Okay, guys. Guys, huddle up. We're gonna run 35 for a while. Let's go! Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced out and rested. Go ahead, get ready if you want. Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go! Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, relative to last season, their record at this point, not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. You look at the roster of the Suns for this season and the past few seasons, and you'll notice a common theme. Boy, they got a lot of guards. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, it's nice to have a multiple of guys who can handle the basketball, do certain things, change things up. But, sometimes that not having a lead guard hurts you down the stretch in close games.
And their decision to load up on guard.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Suns. Back on the road tomorrow. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Powell is out there with DeMar Carroll. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Carroll passes to Lowry. Feeds it to Powell. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. They never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's DeRozan.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Chandler with the screen on DeRozan. Here's Green. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Valanciunas with a screen on Bledsoe. And it's Lowry penetrating. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. He had a nice open look right there. Carroll's got his first points in this one.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Chandler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Raptors trail by 3. Outside Lowry. He feeds it to Carroll. Here's DeRozan. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Golden State.
Nasty.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
it.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while. And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Lowry against Bledsoe. Here's Powell, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Suns here with a different look. Stoudemire's checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Jermichael Green. Booker, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Stoudemire. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Freak dishes to Knight. Goes back up. Stoudemire, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Lowry. Lets a floater go, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. That's good. The Suns trailing. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. There's Freak, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Here's Powell. The Suns getting the bucket. To the inside. Kicks it to Kufis. And Richardson now atop the key. Powell, the pass to Powell. On target from 13 feet.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns answer.
And a quick look at the numbers from really stands in his teammates better offensively.
Finds the open man.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Booker in the post. Richardson covering. And that one's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
At first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Lowry against Knight. Lowry kicks to Powell. Here's Richardson. Again, Toronto.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. Coaches.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader, certainly. He talked about
players do the policing.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? Have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
And we got a close game here as we get back. Checked in for Villanueva. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Green. Booker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks made some major contributions. He finished with 13 points and also got the ball moving around to get his teammates involved as well.